Hi, good day. This is Mr. Mark Jeswell P. Blanquisco, a junior high school teacher in Vicente Madrigal Integrated School. Today, we are going to talk about a 30, 60, 90-degree right triangle. In this video, you will be able to define a short leg, a long leg, and the hypotenuse. You will also learn how to find the missing side of a 30-60 degree right triangle. So let's get started. Before we proceed with the actual discussion, I have here a pre-activity. This is what we call a rebus. All you have to do is to solve this puzzle. I will be giving you 2 minutes to solve this rebus. The answer in this rebus is a special right triangle. The lesson that we are going to discuss right now is all about a 30-60 degree special right triangle. To start with, let us unlock the difficulty by defining the missing sides of a special right triangle. The side across from 30-degree angle is the short leg. The side across from 60-degree angle is the long leg. The side across from 90-degree angle is the hypotenuse. Across 30 degree is the short leg. Across 60 degree is the long leg. And across 90 degree is the hypotenuse. Relationship between the sides of a 30, 60, 90 degree right triangle. The hypotenuse is twice the short leg. The short leg is half the hypotenuse. The long leg is square root of 3 times the short leg. So example number 1. The given short leg is equal to 5. The long leg is 5 square root of 3 because the relationship between the short leg and the long leg is that long leg is square root of 3 times the short leg. 5 times square root of 3 is square root of 3. The hypotenuse is equal to 10 because the relationship between the hypotenuse and the short leg is that the hypotenuse is twice the short leg. 5 times 2 is equal. Example number 2. The given is the short leg because we have here a 30 degrees. And opposite 30 degrees is the short leg, which is equal to 4. Then we are asked to find the long leg and the hypotenuse. We all know that the relationship between the long leg and the short leg is that long leg is square root of 3 times the short leg. So given 4, we are just going to multiply it by square root of 3. Therefore, the long leg is 4 square root of 3. What about the hypotenuse? The relationship between the short leg and the hypotenuse is that the hypotenuse is twice the short leg. Given 4, all you have to do is to multiply it by 2 to get the hypotenuse. 4 times 2 is equal to 8. Therefore, the hypotenuse is equal to 8. Before we proceed with example number 3, it is now your turn. The given is the short leg, which is equal to 9. Okay, then you are going to find the long leg and the hypotenuse. I will give you 1 minute to solve for the long leg and the hypotenuse. So in this given, the given is the short leg. The relationship between the short leg and the long leg is that long leg is square root of 3 times the short leg. So all you have to do is to multiply 9 by the square root of 3 to get the long leg. So we have 9 times square root of 3 is 9 square root of 3. The hypotenuse is twice the short leg. So all you have to do is to multiply 9 by 2, so we have 18. The hypotenuse is equal to 18, and the long leg is 9 square root of 3. Example number 3. The given is the hypotenuse, and we are asked to find the short leg and the long leg. To find the short leg, given the hypotenuse, all we have to do is to divide the hypotenuse by 2. So we will be having 8 square root of 7 divided by 2 is simply 8 divided by 2 is equal to 4, and just copy square root of 7. So the short leg is 4 square root of 7. Now that we already have the value of the short leg, all you have to do is to multiply the short leg by square root of 3. So we have 4 square root of 7 times square root of 3 is simply equal to 4. 7 times 3 is equal to 21. So this is the value of the long leg. Check your understanding. Find the short leg and the long leg given the value of the hypotenuse, which is equal to 14 square root of 6. In this given, we have the value of the hypotenuse, which is 14 square root of 6. To get the short leg, we are just going to divide it by 2. So 14 square root of 6 divided by 2 is simply 14 divided by 2 is equal to 7 square root of 6. So that is the value of the short leg. To get the value of the long leg, all you have to do is to multiply it by square root of 3. So we have 7, 6 times 3 is square root of 18. Since we can still manipulate square root of 18, so square root of 18 can be rewrite as 9 times 2. So we have square root of 9 is 3. Then we have 2, square root of 2. 7 times 3 is equal to 21 square root of 2. This is the value of the long leg. Example number 4. The given is the long leg and you are asked to find the short leg and the hypotenuse. If the given is the long leg, the first thing that we need to find is the short leg. So, to find the short leg, all you have to do is to multiply the long leg to square root of 3 over 3. So we have 8. Square root of 3 times square root of 3 is square root of 9 over 3. We all know that square root of 9 is a perfect square. So we will be having 8 square root of 9 is 3 over 3. 8 times 3 is equal to 24 over 3 is equal to 8. That is the value of the short leg. To find the hypotenuse, all you have to do is to multiply the short leg by 2. So we have 8 times 2 is equal to 16. Therefore, the hypotenuse is equal to 16. Now your turn. Find the short leg and the hypotenuse given the value of the long leg, which is equal to 15 square root of 3. So in this given, to find the short leg, you are going to multiply the long leg by square root of 3 over 3. So we have 15 square root of 3 times square root of 3 is simply 15 square root of 9 over 3. 15 divided by 3 is equal to 5. Then square root of 9 is 3. So we have 5 times 3 is equal to 15. The value of the short leg is 15. To find the hypotenuse, all you have to do is to multiply the short leg by 2. So we have 15 times 2 is equal to 30. Therefore, the value of the hypotenuse is equal to 30. Do you have any question? If there is none, let us have the recap of our lesson. The side across from 30-degree angle is the short leg. The side across from 60-degree angle is the long leg. The side across from 90-degree angle is the hypotenuse. So, opposite 30 degrees is the short leg. Opposite 60 degrees is the long leg, and the remaining side is the hypotenuse. between the sides of a 30, 60, 90 degree right triangle. The hypotenuse is twice the short leg. So if the given is the short leg and you are asked to find the hypotenuse, all you have to do is to multiply the short leg by 2 to get the hypotenuse. The short leg is half the hypotenuse. If the given is the hypotenuse and you are asked to find the short leg, all you have to do is to divide the hypotenuse by 2. The long leg is the square root of 3 times the short leg. So if the given is the short leg and you are asked to find the long leg, all you have to do is to multiply the short leg by square root of 3. For your assessment, all you have to do is to find the missing side of a 30-60 degree right triangle. So we have 5 items. Good luck! And that ends our discussion about 30-60 degree right triangle. I hope you learned from me. For your homework, have an advanced reading about a 45-45-90 degree special right triangle. Thank you and God bless.